we've all been waiting for when the actual show actually begins. So for our very first act, we have Diana and company, and they are going to be performing a very, very serious off-Broadway play about the extremely serious matter of forming and naming a community. Diana, come on up and let's practice what we just learned.
Hello. I'm going to try to not talk like that, but I've been in training, so it might take a while. So here are our actors, and here is our chorus. Chorus, would you come on over here? Chorus over there. Chorus over here. Chorus over here. This way. This is us. Okay. And if you want to just kind of look at your lines, and I have for you a flashlight, given the situation, and a flashlight for each of you. And do you feel like you could read cold and sort of play?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah.
I'm great.
You're okay? Yeah. All right. You want this?
I don't understand what you're saying.
All right. All right. Turn the darn thing on. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we actually can't do this skit without your help starting it and your help ending it. So I wonder if you'd be willing to assist our chorus and our actors in this little skit. All you have to do is follow me as I say, indignant face, arms like this, and you can stay sitting where you are. That's not community, and feel really indignant. Are you really? Because that's the name of the play. It's called That's Not Community, but it's not just called That's Not Community, it's called That's Not Community. So, would you do it with me?
That's not community!
Oh, very good. You're so loud. This is great. I hope you felt nice and indignant. Now, for neurological balance, let's get the other foot. Okay. Arms in position, face in position.
That's not community!
All right, thank you. I would like to introduce our characters, and one of them shall be coming shortly. First of all, we have Charles. Notice the glasses, tape. Eco-technical wizard and member of Mensa. Socially inept, he often interrupts others and speaks in a pedantic authoritarian manner. A classic nerd, the guy with glasses falling down his nose, and the pocket protector in a Gary Larson cartoon. He is certain that the community must be called Solar Success. And we have Dale, a process junkie and born-again consensualist, an NBC junkie, always speaks in absolutes. He advocates that the community's true name is Process Haven. And Sunny Soulshine, psychic and clairvoyant, wide-eyed and breathless, impulsive, and over-the-top new agey. She knows from her inner spiritual guidance that the community's actual name is Angel Breath Hearth Home. And we, wonderful women, are the Greek chorus. We shall opine from time to time with our wise arcane utterances upon the topic of the play. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Ready. Okay, take it away, Charles.
Sustainability is community, Dale. It's not really a successful community.
Louder.
Unless, like our community, which of course should be called Solar Success, it's designed to be a full-featured human settlement that could be successfully continued into the indefinite future.
Well, Charles, I sort of agree and disagree, but...
Oh, you like the idea of interconnecting systems, yeah? How about the solar pond heatsink that powers the clay straw solar moldering composting toilet?
Toilet, composting toilet!
Well, that's not exactly what I...
Or what about building a multi-phasic photovoltaic array and retrofit wind generating station?
Charles, well, actually, I wanted to...
Hello, boys! Sorry I'm late. How's your mathematical coefficient modeling to predict our likely outcome of success, Charles? Dale, I I heard you just got back from the 2-week live-in, never leave the room consensus training and the total immersion NVC workshop. How those go?
Hey, Sunny Soulshine. Both workshops were great. I'm feeling peaceful and fulfilled as the consensus workshop really met my need for fairness. And the NVC workshop met my needs for empathy and understanding. By the way, Sunny, how's little Archangel Gabriel doing these days?
Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel.
Greetings, Sunny Soulshine. My calculations come along nicely, thank you. We were just considering our energy generating and waste recycling systems. For example,
Thanks for asking, Sunny Soulshine. Agree or Die was a great consensus training. Hyper-empathy, boundary dissolving immersion was a wonderful NVC training, which of course we will certainly need to use here at Process Haven.
Empathy, hyper-empathy.
In the hyper-empathy, boundary dissolving nonviolent communication training, we learned to not talk normally anymore. No matter what somebody might say, we respond by saying, I'm guessing you're feeling sad, or guess at the person's feelings, because it met, or didn't meet, your need for, let's say, restful sleep. And then say, is that right? Because to speak any differently would be violent communication.
Guessing, feelings and needs. Violent, let's not be violent.
And in Agree or Die, we learned to summarize the discussion, test for agreement, send to committee,
Send to committee. Agreement, test for agreement.
as I was about to say,
Well, since you asked, my dear Archangel Gabriel is just fine. Gabriel and I have been channeling the beings that dwell in the abode of the Lord of Light in the 5th level of the causal plane.
the causal plane, Sonny. Wow, is that anything like a Cessna or a Boeing? Any other kind of plane? I'm sorry, oh my God, I'm sorry, Sonny. What I should have said is, I'm guessing you're feeling content and fulfilled because you're communing with the Archangel Gabriel, which meets your need for spiritual connection on the higher planes. Is that right?
Oh, the things you say, a Cessna or a Boeing, feelings and needs. But seriously, Dale, I'm really reaching the 5th level these days. A wonderfully high vibration level of effulgent light and refined spiritual consciousness.
Consciousness, spiritual consciousness at the 5th level, the spiritual plane.
In this higher state of consciousness, I've been seeking the true essence of community and the best way to attract our divinely directed, karmically destined community soulmates. I can deeply feel with my now spiritually enhanced level of divine guidance that we're reaching a wonderful level of harmony and spiritual refinement here at Angel Breath Hearth Home.
Angel breath, it's our heart home.
this is all really interesting. But tell me, Sunny Soulshine, shouldn't we first choose our interconnected sustainable systems? I mean, we haven't decided on a heat recovery system. How are we going to handle wastewater? We should really seriously consider composting kitchen scraps in worm farm. I've heard it's really best to use red wigglers.
Wigglers, red wigglers, compost with worms.
I mean, it's not really community unless it's sustainable systems.
Look, Charles, you go on and on about all these systems, but so far we haven't talked about communication skills. We haven't agreed on what kind of decision-making method we'll use here at Process Haven. Of course, I favor consensus. Or how we'll communicate by expressing our feelings and needs and creating deeply empathetic, bonding feelings of connection with each other.
I don't really see how that applies yet. We're not at that stage of our planning.
Look, I think we should schedule both consensus and NVC trainings as soon as possible. Because, of course, if we use consensus, we'll have fair, egalitarian decisions that everyone can agree on. And by using consensus, we'll always agree on our decisions and not have any conflict.
Decisions, we'll make decisions. Decisions, we'll always agree.
Well, I personally haven't really given it that much thought. I mean, by my estimation, we're not at the stage of development you think we're at by a factor of at least 8. You're pushing a whole order of magnitude here, dude. You're almost in a whole other dimension. You keep wanting to add the element of people, and we're really not at that stage yet.
Charles, are you serious? The element of people? People are what community is all about. Community is about people and communication skills. It's about process, deep and empathetic process. It's about deep and intimate sharing. It's about inclusion, about welcoming our fellow human beings. It's about a sense of connection and dealing well with conflict.
Conflict, dealing with conflict. Process, sense of connection.
Conflict? We don't have any conflict here at Angel Breath Earthaven.
Well, look, I don't see what any of this has to do with this stage of our development. We need to plan a multi-phasic interlocking set of multi-purpose systems.
That is not community. Systems are not community. People and consensus, empathy and good communication skills. That's community.
Well, what's the matter with him? Communication skills? What's there to talk about if you don't have heat or light or biodegradable organic mass? I know what community is. It's not a bunch of talking. That's not community. Yeah.
Well, friends, they're both wrong. Community isn't about consensus and NVC and good communication skills or about sustainable systems and composting toilets. That's not community. Community is about love.
Community, that's not community. Community, that's not community.
Will you help us end the play? Thank you, wonderful chorus. Thank you, actors. Are you ready?
That's not community.
Neurological balance, other foot.
That's not community.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for helping us.